Good morning, Roger. How are you today, sir?
Good, Patrick. How are you doing today?
I'm wonderful today, and I'm very excited because we have another bridge to cross, right? This is our second of, well, hopefully only two bridges that link Chancellorsville and the Roads to Gettysburg campaign. So here we are. This is a one-off. We've got a very special little thing. For some of you who have seen it, you know that this is in Skirmisher number 4. This is a wonderful little scenario, or it looks like it's a lot of fun anyway. It's called Battle for the Gaps, and this is going to, again, link the two things. We were just off video here a second ago, and Mark said, hey, why don't you link this together by pointing out what we just did? So if you've not watched the last two episodes, this is your time, your reminder to go watch those. But what we did in those was the opportunity for Early to take Winchester once again. So Ewell and Early were marching, and they started here at Nineveh. And so what you had seen in the previous video is them working their way down the valley, or northward, towards Winchester to try to knock Milroy out of there, so you can go back and see how those played out. But this today is, I'm focusing on the gaps in the Blue Ridges here, and these are going to be vitally important. So let me read what this is all about, and then we'll go through the special rules for this scenario. It's a 5-turn scenario. And we'll do some opening discussion. I have not played this before. Roger, I believe you also said you've not played this before, so this will be a fun little excursion today. And depending on how fast it goes, I presume we're just going to do this one time today because 5 turns is still 5 turns, but one never knows. So this is a Skirmisher 4 bonus scenario, Battle for the Gaps. The Union and Confederate cavalry battled for several days as the Union tried to scout 2 passes in the Blue Ridge Mountains to gain intelligence on the movements of the Confederate Army as it moved north, eventually to Gettysburg. They include with this one as an article day-by-day history, just like you would get in any of the normal box sets, so I think that is an excellent resource for you. Today we are using just the very familiar North Stonewall Jackson's Way map, so you could see I'm playing the Union today, and lo and behold, I am starting my major force at Manassas Junction, because what game would be fun without Manassas Junction? This is a 5-turn scenario representing June 17th to June 21st, 1863, and as we know, the campaign for Roads to Gettysburg, I believe, starts us on June 28th, as Lee is preparing to cross over at Leesburg, crossing the Potomac. Special rules on this one are succinct. We have weather in this one, so we have the opportunity for either heat and rain, and they are based on a die roll. So on each turn, we will roll a die at the top of the turn. On a 1, 2, or 3, it will be heat, and on a 4, 5, or 6, it'll be rain. However, both of them can only occur one time in the game, so anytime we re-roll that same number after the event has occurred, it's just treated as no effect. The heat just adds +1, as we remember, to our extended march rolls, and rain will be based on our normal standard rules, and because all of these rivers are, we got the Shenandoah way over here, which does have some fordability, so we will look at how that will affect those when and if that comes up, but in 5 turns, I think we're almost guaranteed to have both. The units are preset with a release marker, so some of them will only come up on turns 2 through 5, as we see. And we have a common movement restriction. Alberto has been very nice to put that out here for us. So no units can pass inside of this black hexagon area here that is within 4 hexes or 5 hexes of Front Royal. So neither one of us can go in there. That is off limits for the whole game. And I have some movement restrictions. On turn 1, I cannot cross Goose Creek, which is right up here. He's got it marked here in blue for us, so no Union units can voluntarily cross that. They can be pushed across by combat and retreat, and if so, then I've got to make every attempt to get back east or south of Goose Creek during turn 1. After that, there is no penalty for that. And I can never, as the Union, cross Shenandoah River. That is completely off limits to me here. I can only go as far as the gaps because that's what I'm trying to do. However, Roger's Confederates want to cross the Shenandoah because we're going to see what he gets for victory points on that. His movement restrictions are a little more straightforward. There's this line here that's on column 24, and it's top to bottom the whole map, and his infantry units cannot cross east of that line. However, if he does go into 2311, he can, forcing a cavalry retreat on any unit that I have on the 24 line. And then exiting the map. Roger gets points for exiting the map. However, they are only at Berryville, up here at the top, and 0501. So those two indicated locations. Once a unit goes off the map, they are out of the game. That is it. They cannot come back. Leader Longstreet may exit with any of his units, but he does not get any VPs for Longstreet exiting. For extended march purposes, my cavalry units are treated this scenario. They are treated like they are part of the Army of the Potomac, and I think he even gave the color coding with the yellow background, so that's handy. I don't have to worry about them being treated as garrison units. So, just on its face, Roger, I'm going to give you a chance to chime in here, or you and Mark, whomever. What do you think about this one, the restrictions and the setup so far?
I was just doing a quick check on the numbers. You outnumber me 2-1, but I have a tactical advantage. It's clearly, we're attempting, if you read the day-by-day history, which I just did a quick scan of, they're clearly wanting to force the action around Middleburg, which is where a lot of the fighting took place. So they are kind of scripting that, and they're kind of keeping you from just making a mad dash. You can't win 4 initiatives in a row, roll 12s, and completely bust through the gaps. So that's interesting. And they're creating. This is a Chris Withers design. He's clearly created with the restrictions, and then I'll talk about the victory points here in a minute. A very clever scenario for people, and it'll be interesting to see. Having watched us, I would encourage people to purchase Skirmisher 4. You get a whole campaign. Lee's Last Offensive is part of it. You do have to have the maps, but with Vassal, that's taken care of. So I would encourage people to pick that volume up. Plus, there's a brilliant article by 2 young authors.
I've heard of them. This was their magnum opus, wasn't it? I mean, geez.
It was, yeah.
That's great. This was one of those ones that made me go, huh, that's curious, because Middleburg, as you say, is going to be contested, and it's going to be very, very valuable. However, for the Union, there's a great deal of value in these victory point locations over here. But when I looked at it, and I know, as you said, you put them into a spreadsheet, there's going to be a lot of like front loading of points and then taking away points and back forth, back forth. So I'm curious as to where the balance is going to be struck. Because I think as the Union playing this first, I think I know what I need to do up front, and you just try to get there firstest with the mostest, as we say each and every week. But can I hold that? And then you can't even, with your infantry, come back and try to take Middleburg away from me because you can't cross the 24 line. So you would have to do it all with your cavalry, with Stuart, and presumably that's probably what they're going to be doing, is screening the rest of the army, let them try to get off the map and go forward. But I'm quite curious to see how this is going to play out, because in my mind it's like, well, that seems pretty easy. Is that deceptively easy? I just don't know. So we'll see how the rain and the heat and the movement rolls will bedevil us and beguile us. But why don't you tell us a little bit about the victory points today?
Yeah, initially, Longstreet has his core, 3 divisions, and they don't activate till turn 3 unless you get within 4 hexes, then they're released. I get 7 points per unit if I can exit them off by turn 4 or earlier. Turn 5, I get -5 points. So I'm taking points away from you. You're the earner of the points. As you mentioned, Middleburg, which Alberto, again, so much work he's put on these vassals. He's got circled as a victory point location. If you get a Union unit, cavalry or infantry, on turns 1 through 4, at the end of each turn, you get 3 points. At the end of turn 5, you get 12. Boy, I don't know if I can keep you out of there for 5 turns. At the end of each turn, except on turn 1, the Union player will gain points. And if you look at these 4 or 5 locations here that are in blue, you get 10 points if you control Ashby's Gap and Paris. So that's basically, yeah, there you go. You're highlighting those. Great. If you control Paris and Upperville, which are those two, you get 6 points. If you just control Upperville, you get 2 points. If you just control Paris, you get 2 points at the end of the turn. At the end of each turn, except turn 1, and again, we'll go to the northern gap, 3 positions. So you get 10 points if you have Snickers Gap and Snickersville. 6 points if you have Snickersville and Bloomfield. 2 points if you just have Bluefield. 2 points if you just have Snickerville. So the most you can get if you have all, is 20 points.
Right. You could get 20 every turn. Right. Yeah. So that's why I was thinking, and I looked at the victory point conditions for the threshold, and I went, what am I not seeing? Is there going to be a lot being taken away, or I don't know.
I don't know either. This is interesting. And then there's a +1 if you destroy a cavalry brigade. There's a -1 if I destroy a Union brigade. And then we have our +1, -1 for manpower losses in addition. So if you were to destroy, let me just look at Munford's got 3. If you destroy him completely, you get
it's 4 points,
3 points. That's 4 points for that.
Right.
For a marginal victory, you just need 2 points. 2 to 7 versus if it's 8 to 13. Decisive is 14 or more. As I mentioned, I did it when I saw that. I did a quick manpower check, and just to start with, you outnumber me 2 to 1, and then you're going to get more units as the game. Well, we both will, but what do I do with my infantry now? I don't think I can just run my infantry off. I need them, I think, to hold the gaps. I think Chris has done a great job of adding tactical decisions to try to make this work mathematically.
Well, he is the master of balancing and tweaking these victory point conditions by spreadsheet. But what I find really intriguing about this for me is I'm coming into this 100% cold, never played it, and I got questions, man. I got questions. I'm looking at it, and I have to factor in that there's going to be at least one rain turn, so we're going to get the slows.
And we're going to have rain and heat. Yeah,
we're going to rain and heat. They're cavalry, right? And a cavalry can capture some of these locations, so presuming even you get a middling 6 or 7 roll, they're only getting a +1 for their leader. So and the big thing here is you only get points for your infantry leaving the map, and you get the most points if you go on turn 4 or earlier. Well, that's presuming that I'm going to unlock you at 3, or you get to move on 3, and if you just raced right up there, then that's 7. That's 21 points potentially. Do I dare stupidly get close enough? No, I'm not going to give you, I'm not going to unlock you on turn 2. So we want Longstreet and his divisions to sit at Piedmont. So I'm begging the question here. I'm like, oh, what am I missing? So I think as these things come up, and then both of us get a little wily, and we try to figure out, oh, there's points over here, but it seems very straightforward. Like, go up there, try to get the 10s, hold Middleburg for as long as you can, because even Middleburg, that's every turn. So if you that's 12 points and 12 points. That's 24 points if you hold it from the moment at the beginning. Surely a cavalry unit can get up there from Manassas, but who knows? I mean, I've seen marches with snake eyes. Haven't you? We have.
Yes. And rain and heat. I was just kind of looking at the day-by-day history, which is a full page in the Skirmisher. The heat day, which was June 18th, the temperatures were 96 degrees up to 112 degrees in the sun on June 18th. And then on June 20th was a massive thunderstorm that lasted all day. So those are our heat and rain days. If we were to play this historically, if we had perfect perfect weathermen.
Right. Get those balloons down.
We know what's going to happen. And it starts, we roll for weather first turn. On each turn.
Yeah.
Right away. We're going to roll for weather.
Yeah.
So we're going to get something on day 1.
Yep. And we have no leader movement restrictions or anything like that, but I think most of our leaders are... you could potentially move Stuart. I don't know that I can move my guys anywhere within 10. Yeah, so why don't we do Well, first of all, good luck to you, sir. I think we've taken care of all of this, and we will get underway here, and let's do our weather roll. So I would like you, sir, to do the honors.
See what we have. It's a 1.
Hot.
Of course, I'm going to roll 1. Yes. Now people are shocked. Heat current.
Heat current, okay. So
That's probably good for me on this turn, I think.
so I will place heat on this current day, and then heat will never occur again. So today is our up to 112, and the horses are slathering and all that good stuff. We're gonna forego leader transfers unless you'd like to move Stuart.
No, I don't have any
Okay.
bats.
Then I will give us our first initiative roll for the Battle for the Gaps. That's yours.
I'll have Stuart take all his guys that are eligible, which is these brigades right here in the middle of the map. 2 dice plus Stuart is a
3.
cavalry leader, right?
Yeah, he's
So
still
he gets
3.
+3. So that's an 8. Now the question, I was looking at this trying to decide, do I try to hold the 2 southern gaps? Or do I just try to hold Middleburg? And I think the answer is I just want to try to hold Middleburg, I think. So Stuart will travel with the 2 guys he's with, and Munford will go first. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. And these guys will go. Wow. Roads everywhere, but roads that curve back. Back or down. Look at that. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, well, 8. They'll all end up stacked in the same spot. Initiative. Double ones. That's mine. We'll take these guys again. Here's their movement. That's 9. It's probably enough to get where they want to go. Well, I'll send Shambliss. Stuart will travel with Mumford. I'm going to send Shambliss. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Park them. 7. Park them behind that creek. Initiative. That's yours.
Well, some of the questions are being answered already. Let's see. You got there first. What do I have to work with? I've got Buford. So we're going to activate. So I'm going to have Buford activate just the first corps. That is Star, Devon, and Gamble. I like the little flags or the color coding. So here is movement +1 for cavalry. It's an 8. Of course, he will travel along with. So they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 to there. Initiative. That is mine again. I have Greg move. His 2. Here's movement +1. 11. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass in the heat.
All right. I guess we will take Greg a second time in movement.
There we
Oh,
go.
why did I put it out into the universe?
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Yes, it's a hot day. The horses need drink. What?
That's our second double one of the day.
Yeah. So 1, 2, and 3 to there. Get back onto the pike. Initiative. That's mine. All right, Buford will take his. And movement 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll come up and have a party. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass.
All right. Then I too shall pass. So we will do our hot day recovery. Recover. Units have recovered. It is now the next day, June 18th. And I guess I will roll. So on a 1, 2, or 3, no effect. No effect today.
Okay.
The Thunderheads are holding off. All right. Would you like to? Oh, it's me. I'm not going to move anybody.
Yeah, I'll leave Stewart where he is. And I've got Jones he's now available. So that's the only guy that came released on turn 2.
Okay.
He's way down here in the south.
Gotcha. And now I can cross Goose Creek, so that's
You
handy.
can cross Goose Creek.
Here's our first initiative. That's yours.
Well, you're heading that way, so I'll take Chambliss. He can go 5. So we'll bring him this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. That's yours.
Let's do DM Greg. And here's movement is +1, 10.
That's good.
That is good. So I guess we'll just go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 there. Initiative, that's yours.
Activate Robertson with Lee. I'm sorry, with Stewart. Stewart's still alive in this game. +3. Oh, he's the only guy that's got artillery. What's artillery look like? Oh, everybody's got artillery on your side. Oh, yeah, that's annoying. So it's +3. Yeah, he got the roll. I was perfectly happy to hand to Chambliss.
Boo!
Well, he can go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'll be on a hill crossing a river. Initiative. That's mine. Do I want to move Chambliss or want to leave him where he is? I think I'll try to bring up Jones here from the south. Well, there you go. There's my double 1 for cap movement.
We liked Richmond.
Initiative. That's yours.
Okay. Let's see. DM Greg can get some points here. Maybe. Here's movement +1. 11 Z's. Alright, that might be what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Initiative. That's yours.
Now becomes the question, right? What Buford hasn't gotten anything yet. I'll activate all 3 of these cab brigades. Here's their movement. I'm really below average on my rolls here. 8 movement points. So let's see, what can I do with that? These roads are terrible.
That's our drinking game now for great campaigns. Is these roads are terrible.
No kidding. This is just, or do I just do that? It's a little tiny creek there. That's not a bad spot for you to stop in. I think Robertson's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I think Stewart's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there. Chambliss is just going to go 1, 2, 3. Try to hold the line there. One for fatigue 1. Initiative. That's mine. Take Mumford again. They could go. Oh, they're not going to fatigue 3. Okay. So with 9 movement points. So if I go there, I could make a prepared attack, force you into Snickers Gap. If I were to win, which isn't all that guaranteed because you're going to get a -2 creek and artillery. So I'm going to swing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I will not attack given the situation. Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to activate Jones down here and see if he can actually get something better than a freaking double 1s. Significantly better. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Initiative. That's yours.
Let's see what we can do here. I will have Buford activate Devon. He will go +1, 7. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Jonesy. Jones is down here in the south. I'll take him to fatigue 3. Here's his movement. 9. And here's his extend, and he's straight up. He's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Almost initiative. If he hadn't rolled frickin' double ones, initiative. That's yours.
Devin will self-activate. Go to 2. Here's movement. Oh, come on. They all
I feel
have
your
that.
pain on that.
They all have it.
It's like there's the secondary heat. The heat from the first day
Yeah,
is
that's
still...
right. 1, 2, 3. Let's go to Hopewell Gap where it's a little cooler. Initiative. That's yours.
So I'll take Jones. I think it's worth it to push him up there. 8. Here's his extend +1. He's okay. And I think, is that going to be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Got Chambliss's rear there. Initiative. That's mine. I will pass.
Is that a question?
It's a pass. It is a question. I mean, I feel like I'm leaving Chambliss out to dry here, but I can keep you from getting Middleburg for one more turn.
Yeah. Let's see if we can. We'll have gamble. We'll take a gamble, and he'll activate with Buford movement. It's 8. So he'll go. Buford will stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll pass again.
Okay. Gamble. Movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. That's yours.
You've got a 50-50 chance of getting there. Like Chambliss fatigue 3. I don't think there's any point in him staying there any longer. He can go 9. Here's his extend straight up. He's okay. Now the question is, where do I want to try to put him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll stop there. Get behind all those creeks. Initiative. That's yours. Should be able to get to Middleburg, I would think.
Oh, most assuredly. So we'll have Buford activate star. His star pupil. His movement +1. 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Initiative. That's mine again. Okay. I'll have gamble activate. Here's his movement straight up. 7. Here's extended
That's
march +1. He's okay. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop there. Initiative. That's yours.
I think I'm going to let you get those, I think. I don't think I want him to flip, but I don't think we are stronger. Yeah, we'll take Chambliss fatigue 4. Here's his movement. Plenty. Here's his extend. He's okay. We'll try going 2, 3, 4 to there. Force you to backtrack at least to get to one spot. Initiative. That's yours.
Yeah, I'll take Greg and Kilpatrick with Greg. So we'll go to 3. Here's movement +1. 8. And they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Extended marches.
March.
Yep. Extended march for Kilpatrick. He is a +1. He's okay. And extended march for Greg +1. He's okay. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take them both to 4. Here's movement. Oh, this game. This game. It's 4. Son of a... Okay. Well, was that worth it? Probably not. But that's fine. Greg will go first. Here's his extended march. +2 now. Flips. And goes here. And Kilpatrick's extend +2. He's okay. It goes there. Okay. Initiative. That's mine. Points is points. I don't want to get within 4 of Piedmont. So 1, 2, 3. So that's here. Now take star to 2. Here's movement +1. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 there. Initiative. That's mine. Take star to 3. And here's movement. 8. Here's extended march +1. Flips. Oh, guess this is the safer spot. I don't expect that you'll come chasing, but maybe. Initiative. That's yours.
I'm going to pass.
Let me see if I can get Devin into a better spot here. So Devin will activate to 3. Here's movement plus nothing. 7. Here's extended march +1. Oh, wasn't worth it. 1, 2,
Charge the gap.
4, 5, 6, 7. You'd like that.
Pass, I believe. Maybe, possibly. I don't know.
I will pass also. So we will end the day and hope for rain tomorrow. So let's do a sunshine recover. New turn starts. New turn is day 3. And
There. Hood is going to force march, so he's going to flip. Here's his force march. No, I'm not. Damn it. Don't want to force march him in the rain. He's going to go to there. Initiative. Mine. Take all 3 infantry now. Their movement. 7. Hood's extend. Longstreet will stay with claws. Here's Hood's extend. He's okay. He'll go 2, 4, 6. Claws goes 2, 4, 6. Pickett's going to go 2, 4, 6 to there. Initiative. It's yours.
well, we have a bit of a technical update for those of you tuning in. First of all, let me apologize. I'm still getting used to the new software. I forgot to, or I did unpause it when we started our discussion right after we came back from our little break. But for whatever reason, it didn't unpause. So, what you have missed...
Oh, no!
what you have missed at the top of turn 3 is, it is raining, so we'll just do that. It's raining, you can see that. And I was able to get DM Greg and JI Greg into the gap, and Roger made an attempt with Stuart to force Greg out of Snickersville and was rebuffed, was repulsed with a 0 result. That's what you've missed. So here is the VP situation. I've got 1 VP up for the manpower losses and 5 from the previous turn. I apologize heartily. Still getting used to it. I swear I clicked the unpause button when we started talking, but it didn't. And I looked down and I'm like, why is it still flashing yellow? Oh, okay. So hopefully that won't happen again. Apologies. You now have come in. You see Longstreet on the move, and it is back to me. So. Technology, love it. Let us. You're moving to the gap there, huh? Is it worth trying to Not against 16, I don't think. So we're just going to move Eustace. Come on, Eustace, or Schweitzer, as it would
Right.
be. Schweitzer. Here's moving straight. Wow, he gets a good movement. 2, 4, 5.5. Initiative. That is yours.
We'll take Pickett now with Longstreet, fatigue 2. Here's his movement plus 2. That's my second one with movement. And he has no choice but to go to there. Initiative. That's mine. I need Chambliss. I don't think it's worth trying to send Chambliss up there to chase Star off, because it does beg the question, do I need to block you from getting to Upperville then? You could move Star down to get Upperville. Of course, Pickett is sitting there, T2 with 12. He certainly would have enough to get you out of there if you decide to do that. Start talking out loud here, because this is a brand new scenario for me.
I think that's the value for the viewers, is seeing it through our eyes and all the possibilities.
So if I try Chambliss, he's might flip. You're probably in the rain. You might, man, if you rolled nicely, Devin might be able to take Buford's spot. But Buford's not going to be able to get to anybody who gets up. I'm going to pass. I just think that's the kind of, I don't think I'm going to make any progress in the rain this turn. And
Yeah. I will move Eustace again. Here's movement straight. 2. He's just going to go there. Initiative. That's yours.
I will pass.
I'll just see if I can bring some of these. I'll bring Vincent. Activate him. Nope. He's just going to go there. Vincent again. Movement. Yep. And Tilton. Oh, that's an initiative if you want.
I will pass.
Okay. Tilton goes 1. Movement. He's just going to go onto the pike. I don't see any value in trying to force them up. Alright, initiative. Once again, yours.
I will pass.
I think what I'll do is try to move Star. See what he gets. Movement. It's 9. He can almost get there. Not quite, though. So we'll go 2, 4, 6, 8 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll take Pickett, fatigue 3. He's outside of Longstreet's range now because he rolled so fucking terribly. Pickett. Here's his movement plus 1. It's 4. Here's his extend straight up. He's okay, and he will go 2, 4. Initiative. That's yours. Go ahead. I double dog dare you.
Triple dog dare. I don't like 12-2. No, sir, don't like it. And I don't want to. I'm just going to rest up there and let him come back to 3, I think. Let's see if I got anybody else that was released on turn 3. I don't think so. Turn 5 down there.
That's the question. Zoom out. I don't think I've got anybody.
Yep. Okay. So
Hampton doesn't get released till turn 4. You got one guy on turn 5.
I think then I will pass.
And I don't see any reason to drive Pickett. Well, I could get you, maybe force you to move. If he flips, do I care? I don't think I care if he flips. I'd like to keep you from recovering. So I'll take Pickett to fatigue 4. Here's his movement. 4 movement points. Here's his extend plus 1. He flipped. I don't really care, I guess. He's going to go 1.5 to there. He has 2 basically remaining. Let's just say call it 2.
Enough for a normal, right? I'll stand.
Okay. Now let's make this attack. Because why not? Actually, let's do the odds. I might call it off because it's raining and you have a creek. It's a passable creek. Yeah, it's passable.
But still, -2.
So that'll be a -2. Yeah, you're right. So I will not make the attack. So that's a stupid thing to do. I didn't do all the math on that. So.
But that particular town of Upperville is Not going to be contested, I don't think.
Initiative. That's mine. I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I'll pass as well. Okay. So we will do a rain recover. Everyone is recovered. That's good. I will give myself 13 VP. Is that right? 10 for Snickers and 3 for Middleburg.
Yes, you get 10 for Snickers and another 3
2, 3.
for Middleburg. You get 12 points at the end of turn 5 for Middleburg.
Yes.
A killer.
So I am now at 18 victory points. Okay. On to turn 4. So we don't have any more weather. We don't have to roll for that anymore. We've had heat and rain. We'll just take a look at that. Yes, major river is still unfordable, so I think this ford is still out of play. But the ferries still work, and all is good. I will not do any. Ooh, no, I will not do any leader transfers. Would you like
I'll
to?
move Longstreet to Hood, which that's it for me.
Then why don't you give us the first initiative?
It's mine. Well, I think I gotta take another shot up here at DM Greg. I think I've got to try to get DM Greg out with this. Take a shot here. So I'll take Winford Robertson fatigue 2. And here's the attempt. It's a 5. He's a 7, so he gets them both. So the type's +1. Tactical's +1. Artillery's a -1, so it's going to see a final of a +1 attack.
+1 attack.
2-1-2. -1 result. D&D again.
Oh, okay, you did the old-fashioned way. Cool.
I'm sorry.
That must be how you and Mark do it.
It is how we do it. So
That's fine by me. That's fine.
okay.
Yeah, Union Confederate. That's fine. Okay, so -1 ultimately.
Yep, -1. Yeah.
Okay.
D&D.
D&D. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Every now and again, I get that question asked to me, like, "Why do you guys still do it that way?" Because we're very superstitious about the die roller. That's why.
Yeah, I just that's Mark and I do it that way. So I have usually roll 1 die with Mark. No, I got to do 2. So anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
Initiative. That's yours.
Let's get Star out of there. Star will activate. Movement. 6. I guess we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Take it. Here's his movement. 4. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Oh, look at you going hunting.
Initiative.
He had an
That's
extended
yours.
march. Roger.
Oh, he did. Yep. He's okay.
All right. Well,
That's your initiative.
That Star will go to 2. Movement 7. So we'll go 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I'll take Star again. Movement 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Oh, and extend march for him. That's going to be your knit. And extend march. He's okay.
Big 3. He goes 6. Here's his extend +1. And he's going to lose a manpower. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He has enough left to make a prepared attack on anybody.
All right. I got cav retreat options. Star will do a cav retreat. Let's see if we can't shut him down. So it is a +2. Here's the roll. So it's a 5, so you'll lose 2, which is the last 2. And we flip, get that last fatigue. Go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So initiative. That's yours.
I think I need to bring J.I. Greg up. Just so it'd be 2.5. And you're 7. So that's not quite 3 to 1. That's still 2 to. That's better. So J.I. Greg will march. Here is movement. It's fine. He's going to join. Initiative. That's mine. I will have Devon march. Movement 10. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to there. Initiative. That's yours.
Jones march. 8. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. It's mine. I'll have Jones march again. 6. Here's his extend. Man, I'll go 1 to there. Initiative. That's mine. Hampton way down here in the south. I'm going to bring him up. Hopefully he'll do something decent. 7. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Eustace march. Here's movement straight. 3, 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. Eustace again. Movement 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I'll stop there. Initiative. Mine. Vincent. Movement 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. That's yours.
Hampton again. That's 11. Finally got somebody get a decent roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to there. Initiative. That's mine. I have Longstreet activate Claws and Hood. 5. You said major rivers are still unfordable? Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you got a ferry,
and,
right? You'll just have.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, the cost for that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have enough to cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Actually, let me see. You know what? I'll take Longstreet. We'll go there for 5. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Buford march with Gamble. It's 5. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Devon march. Movement 8. 1, 2, 5, 8. Initiative. That's yours.
Take Hampton. Here's his movement. 8. Here's his extend. He's okay. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll have Buford activate Devon and Gamble. So Devon will go to 3, Gamble go to 2. Here's movement +1. That's not great. Buford will go to Devon. Gamble will go first. He's going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. And Devin has an extend march of +1. He's okay. I'll go there. Initiative. Come on, initiative. That's yours.
Okay, interesting. So you're a 2. I'll have Stuart activate Jones. Man, I cannot get a decent roll with Stuart to save my life. Here's his extend +1. He's all right. Stuart will transfer to him. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 remaining,
Yes.
which would be enough for a normal attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to go here. We'll play the initiative game. It's mine. So if Stuart will attempt a core assault on Buford. It does come off. So the type's +1. Tactical's +1. Flank is +2.
Mm-hmm.
And artillery is a -1.
Yep.
For a final now of +3, the first halfway decent attack I've had. Is that what you see?
That's what I see.
Here's single die this time. If I roll 1, I'm rolling 2 dice. Oh, it's a 9. Look at that.
Come on, man. All right. Here's defense. 7. So 7 on 2. I'm going to lose 1 in the retreat, and I think you take 1 off the top, right? 7 on a 3. Yes. So 1. Oh, it's a 2, but either way. So you lose a manpower. I will give you a manpower, and then he's going to evaporate on the first retreat, which has to go here or here. There are no roads in either direction. So he will go farther away and goodbye. Delete.
He goes closer by road. He still loses.
Still loses 1.
Right?
Yeah, yep. So all choices were bad. The initiatives failed me again, and he will come around to gamble. So
And
good job.
I pick up a point for the brigade destroyed.
Oh yeah, hey. So yeah, let me do that. There you go. So 1 for you. Okay.
Stuart claims a scalp. Do I want to move him forward? I don't think I do. I think I want to keep him there, I guess. Initiative. That's mine. Okay, let's see if Longstreet can move his 2 guys further north here. Here's their movement. Hood gets an extend, and this is +1. He's okay. And he is
No, it's just 1. It's just regular because he's going to.
Oh, regular, yeah.
Yeah.
He is. Oops, dang it! I've got some problems with my mouse today. It's misbehaving. I'm going to force march Hood. So he's going to. So right now he's got 6 movement points. No, he's got 4 movement points. I would put it right there. So here's his force march. Force march is you flip, and you roll to see how many more hexes you get. Hood's going to get the maximum of 5. He now has 9 movement points total.
And loses
And
2
so
manpower.
He loses 2 man. I don't care because it's the question. Don't have enough to cross the ferry, but I could go across the ford.
It's still unfordable this turn.
Is it?
Yep. It's 1 after because rain on turn 3.
Well, that's just terrible.
So
1, 2, 3,
Barry's
4,
Ferry
5,
is
6,
open.
7, 8.
Take a Shenandoah boat ride.
I think we'll just head north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. We'll go 9 to there. Why not?
Why not, indeed?
Claus has 4 to start. Here's his extend. Here's his force march roll. So he's going to go disorganize. Here's his force march roll. He gets an additional 4, so that's 8 movement points total. He loses a manpower. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Initiative. That's mine. Okay, now, you know what? I really, really don't like those guys there.
That's the thing about magic. It's misdirection.
So you're Snickersville. Snickersville by itself is only worth 2 points.
Right.
But you might. We'll take Hood and McClaws again. Here's their movement. 3 movement points.
How does the ferry work with it's one? Is it 1.5 movement points or one time? I never
Yeah, I was going
remember.
to look it up.
It's 1/3 of the
Right.
manpower.
The manpower, right? Not the combat value. So it's
I
an
was
extra
just double
4.
checking
Wow.
that. I think you dropped the fraction.
You dropped a fraction.
so-
Okay. So
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway, they can't cross. So Hood is exhausted, going to fatigue 3, so that's a +1.
1.
So he's okay, and he's going to go into Snickers Gap,
Okay.
and he has 2 remaining.
Cool.
What would your cavalry like to do there?
Oh, we're most assuredly going to get out of there. So I'm at 2.5, which is a little bit better than normal. So I get a -2, 2 or more or less than 3. So +2. Oh, that's Confederate player. Boo. All right. So I just get a straight roll. Looks like. So I'm gonna give a fatigue to Greg, and they're all flipped anyway. So here's the move or the retreat roll. Ah, come on, man. So take it off of Kilpatrick. He goes down 1, and they go away. 1 away, 2 away, 3 away, 4 away to the safety of Star. Rally outside of Purcellville. You have Snickersville once again.
Well, let's see. So he moved 1 to get there. He had 2 remaining. McClaws can't get across the river either. Either one of these guys can get across.
I mean, his best
So
bet
I'm
is
just
to
gonna-
wait for that forward next turn.
He's just going to go 1 to there. So he went 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 to there, back to there.
Okay.
McClaws, so yeah, I think it makes sense for those 2 guys just to sit there. And Pickett's going to have to stay there for now. Initiative. That's mine. Okay, let me think about. Is there anything? Okay, Chambliss is facing off against Buford and Gamble. There's no way I can win this at the moment. I'll take Pickett.
That wicket
don't-
Pickett.
Here's his movement. 3. Here's his extend +3.
Yep.
He's all right. 1, 2, 3. Get him a little closer. Initiative. That's mine. I will pass now, I think. I don't think there's anything I can do with Chambliss that's going to be helpful.
Yeah. Trying to get some minor points here. They're done. He's done. So I will take Buford and gamble. Take another gamble. Here's movement +1. Come on, gamble.
That's 4.
It's
4
4.
for him.
And extended march +1. He's okay. So they will go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. That's mine. All right, we'll take him to 4. Movement. God, blessed. He could just get there.
Enough.
We can just limp in. Gambles extend +2. And he flips. That's not good. That's not good for anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to Bloomfield. Initiative. That's mine. I will bring Vincent up. Here's movement. 4. Do I go bowling for dollars? Take him up. 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. Mine. Tilton. Movement. 3, 1. Oops. Not that way. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. That's yours if you wish.
I'll take Chambliss. Stewart. Wow. That's 15. He'll transfer to Chambliss. Oh, not everybody. Go back. They'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He has enough left to make a prepared attack on Buford and Gamble.
Does he now?
So we'll do it. So the types plus one. It's the first decent roll Stewart's had as a commander. I think he's been under 7 each single time almost. Type +1, tactical +1, artillery once again a -1. That's just to kill, or these artilleries. It's out of artillery, so I see a final level +1.
+1?
Because not that 2 points for any of those is going to make a difference, but why not? It's a 7.
It's a 7. Come on. It's 2.
It's a 6, actually. It's a 6.
It's a 6. Oh, so that makes all the difference. Yeah, so it's repulsed.
Yeah, stalemate. You could retreat it out there if you like.
That's all right. Holger has taught me that every little point counts. Thanks, Holger.
Well, actually, I don't think at this point it does. I think there's no way I can win. I don't think.
You say that, and then I go,
No, I
looked
looked at the math.
You've got the magic spreadsheets out there.
Yeah, I've done the math. It's I can't with only 2 points. You only need 2 points, and you're at 16. And the most I can take away right now is I could get 15 points off you.
Yeah, see. Middleburg is the only thing that's holding me in this at the end.
Oh, you're gonna get 12 points for Middleburg. 12 points for Middleburg at the end. Yeah, that changes. That's I can't get you out of Middleburg. So it's mine. So initiative, that's yours if you'd like it.
Sure, I'll take.
Unless you want to abandon Middleburg.
No, I'll take Tilton to 2 movement. There, initiative, mine. Come on, Tilton, movement. He's 3. Extend march. It's okay. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. That's yours.
I've got everybody at fatigue 4, I think, almost.
You got Hampton.
Waiting
Yeah.
on Hampton's at fatigue 3, but I don't think there's anything I can do with him. Well, I guess I could try to bring him up, I guess. He'd have to he's outside of Stewart's range. You don't have anybody, can he get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could potentially bring up Eustace, I guess. So you're going to get 3 points for Middleburg, another 2 points, that's 5 points this turn. I'll roll Hampton. Yeah, I might as well. Hampton fatigue 4 by himself. That's 7. Here's his extend. He's okay. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be a hasty, which would be a -1. That's to be a straight up attack, I think. So we'll do it. Well, might as well try to take 2 points off the board. So the tactical, Stewart is there, so he gets the tactical +1. Actually, this would be a -1 attack. The way I've been playing, I've had one decent. Don't do it. Well, yeah, I might as well. I'm losing this game no matter what. So I have a tactical +1. Hasty is going to be a -1. And artillery is going to be a -1. So this will be a -1 final.
-1 final.
5.
Come on. It's a 4. Okay, so
Yeah.
Another stalemate again.
Yep. So I'm disorganized. Rises to the top. And I'll roll initiative. Oh, I definitely will pass.
Yes. Buford, as played by Sam Elliott in this movie, will look around. I think I will leave all those guys there, and I will pass as well. All right, so we'll hit Sunshine Recover, and then I will take another 5, you say? 5. For
You get
Bloomfield,
3
and
points.
Middlesburg.
Yep.
Okay. So 5 more VP. So that's going to take me, I'm at 18 now, so I'll go to 23.
Yep. Well, we can play this out, but I
Okay.
don't really see any way for me to win this, but we can definitely try.
All right. So then we will leader transfers. Buford will stay there. Greg will stay there. I'm good.
Stuart will stay where he is.
Okay. And so why don't you give us the last first initiative?
Okay. That's yours. Here comes DM Greg back into the fight.
That's right. For Snickersville. So I got Gamble will activate with Buford. Here's movement +1, 8, and we have an extended march of +1. Damn it. So he goes down to 1, 2. I got 8 movement. Makes no sense to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 Middleburg. That expedition is done. Initiative. That's yours.
We'll have Robertson go to T2. He's just going to do a 1 hex move to Stickersville. So here's his extend. It's okay. He's just going to go to there. Initiative. It's mine. I'll take Muford. He's going to do the same thing. Extend. It's okay. Going to go there. Initiative. That's mine. Well, I guess I need to try to get Longstreet off the board here. So I'll take all 3 of his guys. I don't want to take all 3. Yeah, we'll see. I'll gamble. Let's see how good I can do with the die roller. Here's their movement. 7. Forwards don't cost anything, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yep.
Hood and Longstreet go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Mm-hmm.
And Pickett needs an extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. That's yours.
I'll have Vincent march. Here's movement. 4. I'll do that. Initiative. Mine. I'll have Tilton march. Movement. 4. You will go 1, 2, 3, and 4 to there. Initiative. I have somebody else that just came on board. That's yours. I have Macintosh now that I can use.
Anybody, right? Got everybody.
I think you got everybody up.
Well, let's get these 2 guys off. Maybe, hopefully. Well, they'll get off.
Limping off of Berryville, yes.
I'll roll extended marches. Not that matters. Hood, Pickett, they're okay.
Okay, so
make sure Pickett actually does get off. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and give you your 15 points now.
Yeah.
So you're at 16 total. All right.
Roll. It's yours.
All right. Let's get Macintosh. He belongs to the wrong corps, but we'll get him into the fray. He will march movement. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it. Mine. Macintosh again. Movement. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Initiative. Yours.
Oh, you're just stacking up there, aren't you? Well, I think I've got to do that to hold that gap there. Well, let's go see if I can destroy Macintosh. Let's just have some fun. Stuart will take all 3 of his guys. So all need extend marches. It's 11 points. Here's Jones's. Stuart will travel with Hampton and Chambliss. Here's Jones's extend. He's actually okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stuart's traveling with Hampton. Here's his extend. He's okay. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chambliss's extend. Oh! He loses some manpower. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Why did I go down there? There's a creek there. That was stupid. Oh well. Initiative. It's mine. See if I pays Hampton. And Jones. Core assault by Stewart. It's a 5. Comes off. I don't know why I went down that hole. I should have gone to where Chambliss went. That was stupid. Types +1. Tacticals +1. Flank is +2. No artillery this time because I was a moron and I went to that creek. The creek's -1. That's what happens when you kind of doing stupid stuff. +3 final. Actually, I get a ratio. Ratio is going to make it a +4.
Oh yeah, look at that. See, they just rush them across the creek.
So +4. It's an 8.
It's an 8. Here's the fence. There you go. A brave stand, but they still get flushed away. So.
It's enough to finish them out, though. So
+2 on, what'd you get? 4? I don't think that's anything, is it? +2.
No manpower.
No manpower. Yeah. Okay.
Right,
so we're flipped and done, and we will go 1, 2, 3, and 4.
5 to Upperville.
Sadly, I can only go up 2 to 4 because of a small R.
Oh, okay. Initiative, that's mine. I'm down Chambliss, I think. I'm going to pass.
Okay. Well, then let's see. I will. I know what's going to happen if I march Gamble and I take the gamble. He's just not going to make it, and then you'll have Chambliss, and then it'll be ugly. But I'll give it a shot for Holger. We'll take Buford and Gamble to 3. Here is movement 7. It's never enough, is it? 7, and here's extended march now of +2. That's fine. All right. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I had rolled 7. I have 8 actually. So 8 to Upperville. I guess that's just going to be 2 points then, isn't it? Initiative. That's yours if you want it.
All right. I'll take Chambliss. We'll see.
Come on, Chambliss.
+3 is 11. And this now is a +1.
+1. Yeah.
And he's gone.
He's gone. And Stewart just says, I'll stick with these guys.
So now initiative. That's yours if you want it.
Yeah, I'm not going to get those. I'm not going to get the infantry up there. And I could move Greg and all them, but you know what? I'm content. I think this is a fine way to end this, so I will pass.
I will pass as well because I don't reason to do anything else. So
sure. So Middleburg
this
now.
was a long one.
Yeah.
Exhausted.
Let me. Let's see. Middleburg gives me 12, and Upperville gives me just 2, so 14 at the end.
Yep.
So add another. Let's see. I'm at 23, so that's 37 now. All right, so our final score then is 37 for the Union, minus 1 manpower is 36, minus your additional 16 is 20. Is that right?
20.
20.
Union decisive.
Okay. Well, that was quite a cat and mouse game. And of course, I will know better overall after I play the Confederates. But so far, in our scenario wrap-up discussion, I'm pleased. There's a lot of moving parts of this one, but it's very easy, and it goes, I mean, we're at 2 hours, which is normal for us, but we did a lot of thinking just because it's new, and I apologize again for the small error in the gap in playback, and use the theater of the mind, and you can see what happened there. But so far, I'm impressed. This is another Chris Withers' fine design. So there are heavy puzzle element choices that have to be made for both sides of when to push your luck, when to take the gamble, wink. And I think with the two options, I wondered when I first saw the design, I was like, why do you have them as two separate things? And now I understand, well, Ashby is one option, and do you take the north route, push your luck that way because Longstreet's going to come through Ashby's Gap more than likely because he can't go the other way, can't go through the Manassas Gap. Snickers is a little bit farther, but it's a little bit safer. But man, you tussled for that one. You took 3 or 4 attempts on it, and then finally you managed to get me out of it by bringing Longstreet. He's like, I'll take care of it. I'll get him out of there. So old Pete wins the day on that one. That was a significant 10-point earn for the first couple, turn 2 and 3 I had it, or at least 2. So that put me up. That was a nice cushion.
Yeah, you got it for only one turn, but that 10 points was really significant because the 12 points you get for Middleburg at the end, I mean, that's kind of almost spotted you, the 12. You can't really, I don't see how you could keep the Union from not getting those 12. Obviously, it's to offset you getting the hopefully big points for getting Longstreet off. The rain event came on exactly the wrong day for me. That just really kind of jumbled things up. It made the infantry go nowhere on day 1. And they couldn't cross the river the second day, because the ferry cost is so high. I had to keep my infantry around. I just felt you just had so many guys. I'm sure you're going to have a much better idea of how to play defense than I did on this one. I think I was a little too trying to keep you out of Middleburg on turn 1 may have been an error. I don't know. I'm interested to see how you decide to play this.
Well, it certainly gave me pause. Once you took the Ashby's Gap pike position, I thought, well, I will certainly threaten the gap immediately at Aldi. But you being right there, I was like, oh crap! Now I can't go over Goose Creek until turn 2, so that took that off the board. And it made me consider, well, do I send Devon on an expeditionary route that way and then so I was really trying to optimize covering both bases by using 1st and 2nd Corps. Sometimes that's going to work out, and then you and I both, in just the absolute worst moments, we rolled poorly on the movement. That happened to me twice. Jones just right out of the gate because he was like, I don't want to be on this map, but there he was. So I think there are some. I thought your opening move was strong. I thought you were going to spread out a little bit more, but Stuart did what Stuart needed to do in just the clutch moments, and then you capitalized on my inability to follow through and get the next initiative. So my surrounding attack, the hunter became the prey in that one. But to
me, that was the only thing that went right in this game. I was like, the combats up at Snickers, that's to me is like, okay, do I take the time to try to get a better advantage? But the more I get pulled north, the more that opens up the other gap. Covering 2 gaps with 4 small brigades was not easy. I give Stuart a lot of credit for doing that in real life.
Oh, sure. And some of that was by design for me. I wanted to, as I normally do, I try to spread your forces out, try to make you pick the hard decisions, and I knew it was like up close magic. I said, this is the diversionary force. If I can get you to come take the bait up there, then that gives me the possibility of coming this way. Until Longstreet comes alive out of Piedmont, and he's going to come up there, and he's going to force gap. I didn't even realize how big those frickin' infantries were. I didn't realize there were 16 and 14, everything like that. So I have to be. Well, now I get to use them to my advantage, but I think they're just going to bully their way through against the Union, and that's exactly why you're not allowed to take them beyond this point, because they would just push you right out of Middleburg. So that, and then of course now the whole calculus is the ferries, and I really think that push comes to shove, use the Ford, man. That's free where I come from. But Snickers Ferry and everything, adding at least 3 or 4 movement points to the cost of penalty. Whew! I would be hard pressed to see how you can do that on turn 3 or 4. I mean, 3, if the Union commits an error and gets too close and unlocks them, maybe. But 21 points is nothing to sneeze at if you can do that on turn 3 or 4. That's pretty good. That gives you a little bit of a cushion as the Confederates to offset the Middleburg points there at the end. So much of that is just that 15 and the 12 just kind of offset, and then the 10-point cushion was really, well, once I got Snickers, I'm like, okay, I thought it was going to be a little sneakier about it, but you just got Stewart up there, and he contested it right away. So that was excellent. Well done.
Well, he didn't get you out.
That's true. I mean, but you tried.
I mean, and it's just, the artillery. Somebody asked a question, I guess now several months ago on, I can't remember, with Board Game Geek or Facebook, about how you use your cavalry, and it's really getting to me more and more is that if you have a cavalry force, even if it's a 1-strength unit that has artillery, those things are gold. Those guys are just gold. To get them in clear terrain, because especially if you have like an infantry that maybe only has one piece of artillery, and now you get that guy up to 2, and you get that -2 modifier, or in this case, that constant -1 modifier, because that's just golden. I mean, it's just it offsets so much, and I'm just really, now I'm treasuring these cav forces that have one piece of artillery.
Oh, right. And you don't think about it until it's just a little teeny tiny cannon. Yeah, but you put some grape shot in there. That'll take some horses down.
Yeah, it's it's like, oh man, I'll have a plus. No, it's a +2 attack or a +1 attack. It's like
right.
Everything.
Yeah. And then when you're like, oh, it's an even attack. No, now it's -1. Don't.
Yeah, and you can't offset it. Now the Confederates here can't offset it because they only have 2 pieces of artillery.
Yeah, and I gave you the gift of a flank, and I think trying to get the gaps is hard because it is frontal assaults, and you're not gonna unless you can do what you did there, where you bring an infantry unit back there, and they're at the back. It's like, oh crap, we're trapped here. But I don't think that's going to happen normally. You're just going to be coming right off of the gap turnpike.
If you can, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good game. Well played,
thanks.
Patrick.
Thank you, sir.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I look forward to next week, and thank you to everybody watching. Of course, we've seen an uptick in our viewership, so obviously you are excited about these new and different little scenarios. So please keep joining us. We've got one more, and then we will be right there on the roads to Gettysburg. Thank you to everybody watching live or after the fact, and please take a moment, as we ask all the time, support the channel by just simply clicking the little thumb there to show that, hey, I guess it proves to YouTube that you watched the video. I guess you get credit for it, whatever. But subscribing to the channel, if you have not subscribed, that is one of our best metrics, and that really helps us out a lot. So please, if you've not, take a moment now. I know you don't want this stuff popping up all the time. I don't either, but you can silence us if we're that boring. And if you want to kick in a buck or two, here are all the wonderful people who are very generous by supporting each and every month, and thank you to them. And it's been a lot of fun doing this new stuff, and I thank you, Chris and Joe, for all the continued release of content, even slow these many years. So if you want to pick up Skirmisher 4, go to the Multiman Publishing website. They didn't ask us to promote it, but we are having fun with this. I've got my copy. Roger's got his. Oh, and as he said, there's some great articles in there, man. There's some really good. The centerfold is amazing. There's a 2-page spread with a beautiful map in it in the middle of a very good scenario. So, Roger, until next week, thank you, and I will see you all next time.
Bye-bye.